Hi guys, welcome back to another book review. Today we're going to talk about Into the Darkness by V. Taylor. So I'm going to start with, I've read a book by V. Taylor before. I've read for her before. And I like the way she writes. I think she writes very nicely. I enjoyed the book. She just really grabs you in. So this one is going to be the same. Honestly, you are going to see, some people have already, like, if you pay attention, I've been kind of shouting about this one from the rooftops already, because I love it so much. Like, I'm just going to straight up say to begin with, for one, this is going to be a mafia romance, but it's going to also be a college academia romance too. We'll just say the girl is very innocent. She doesn't know a whole lot, and she falls for the boy that she shouldn't be falling for. We'll just put it that way. And there's going to be repercussions for that. It's got a very big Romeo Juliet vibe. You know, forbidden love. The girl's a little bit curvier, which we love. Some inclusivity in that. So I'm just going to say, also, like I said, it is going to be very spicy. So take that in consideration. It's very, very spicy. Very spicy. And this is book one. It is going to leave you on a cliffhanger. Like, this book is super emotional. The best one I could, like, explain when I was reading this series is this book, I was just super, like, emotionally invested in this book. Like, it just had me hook, line, and sinker invested. And I was really emotionally into it. So when the ending came, and I'm going to tell you this, it left me on that cliffhanger. I hate the cliffhanger. I'm still not even sure I accept the cliffhanger as reality. Like, I'm still not sure I accept it as how it's going to be. Because I, no joke, cried for like 10 minutes. And the next day, I was so upset. So I'm like sitting there. I have a 17-year-old son. Like, and he doesn't care about my art books. He really doesn't. But he humors me. He listens to me talk. And I humor him when he talks to me about cars. You know, kind of just like a good relationship with each other. We listen to each other talk. And I was telling him about this book, and he's like, you know, Mom, that sounds like a really good book. It actually sounds like it would be a really good movie. And I'm like, I know. I'm like, this book was so crazy. And I started crying again when I got to the ending, telling him about the ending. Like, I was just tearing up, bawling when I was talking to him about the ending. And like I said, he doesn't read or anything, so he's not going to go tell anybody. He doesn't have anyone he talks to. But I just was like, I'm just crying. He's 17, boys, and he's like looking at me like, you're crying over a book again, Mom? And I'm just, yeah. This one's good. Super emotional. It's going to be the Mafia with some academia. Dark. It's not necessarily a dark romance, but definitely has darker themes. And it's just so good. It's so good, and it's so emotional. And oh my gosh, that's all I can say with this one. If you like V. Taylor's work, if you have not read her work before and you want to start out with one of her books, this would definitely be a great one to start out with for her. Like I said, there is another book coming. This is just book one. And oh my gosh, it's so good. So if you have not checked her out before, go ahead and check her out. I would definitely recommend this one. Always going to recommend this one. This one I think might be my favorite book by her so far. It is what it is. It's going to be my favorite by her so far. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so flipping good. So good. So if you don't mind the spicy, you love the academia, you like the mafia with mixed in, but yet, like I said, the college academia feel, when you say mafia, people think, oh, you know, that's just going to be like it's not your typical mafia romance. I'm going to straight up tell you, this one has a very big academia vibe. And there's a scene in here. It's called an initiation scene. I know I'm going off on tangent. The initiation scene. Oh my gosh. Like, it had me blushing. I was like, ooh, you know, I was like, I like this a little more than I should. Oh my goodness, you know. Anyways, you see, I'm starting blushing talking about it. Oh my gosh, I'm blushing talking about it. Anyways, definitely great. Check it out if that's your vibe, because I know if it's your vibe, I absolutely loved it, and I know you will too if it's your vibe.